Okay, Collector 007 here with perhaps the coolest pair of motorcycle gloves that I've gotten so far. If you guys been watching me, you know, in the last couple of years I've been into motorcycles, and I probably have, I don't know, 12, 15 different pairs of motorcycle gloves. But I have to say, I found these guys, Maroon Bell, they're called, and these are really the coolest ones. You can see just looking at them, they're cool. But so let me just tell you a couple of things about it. First of all, they come in this nice little bag right here. I got a large size. I find them to be true to size when you order them. There is a sizing chart and fit like a glove, so to speak, or to speak. And it says Lion Guard Skeleton Astrapi, handcrafted premium motorcycle gloves. And let's see, Maroon Bell Outdoors. A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they shall never sit in. That is pretty cool. Let me say that again. A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they shall never sit in. So think about that for a second. That means a lot. On the bottom is the website. It's www.maroonbell.com. And they're also on social media at Maroon Bell Outdoors. So I think that's pretty cool. And like I said, the name of these are astrapi, which is, I believe it's a Greek word, and it means lightning, power, and speed. I think maybe Zeus or somebody used that. And it's pretty cool. And when you see, you know, there is a lightning bolt on here, a gold lightning bolt. And these are the red color ones. I chose something a little bit different. I have a lot of black gloves, which are kind of boring. And I thought these, A, will look really cool, and B, they will provide visibility. So a couple of things. This company is based in Denver, Colorado. And their logo, it's basically... their logo is, well, you're going to see Maroon Bell right over there. The logo right there is basically two mountaintops in Denver. So it's that's what their logo is right there. So, and then you have a skyline, if you can see that underneath, a reflection of the skyline. It looks like of Denver and the water out there. So you see Maroon Bell Outdoors. So I think that's pretty cool. This is a privately owned company. They do a couple of things that I find fantastic, which is really amazing. So number one, the owner gives back out of every sale of every gloves, a set of gloves or other things that he sells on his website, which again I'll leave below. He gives 3% back to charities. That's number one. He also gives 17% off for any military, police, or fire or EMT people. So right there, you got me with that. I think that's great. As a former veteran, I appreciate that, and I love companies that do things like that. Now, like I said, I chose the red and white ones right here. They also do make them in other colors. You can get them black with white. You can get white with black. So there's tons of different ones. Again, they're going to all be listed in the website. So the whole thing about these are made out of water buffalo. So these are what's called full grain, non-stretched hide. So what that means is a lot of times when you get a pair of gloves, they're already stretched out for you. These are not stretched out at all. These are made out of 40 hand-stitched pieces of fabric. And what they do is they've also actually added this little tech piece here, so you don't have to take your gloves off if you wanted to use your cell phone or GPS or something like that. You could just tap it. And I did try it, and it works just fine. But again, back to the stretching. So most gloves are already stretched out. These are not stretched out. So basically, when you get them, you're going to wear them. And I've been wearing them over the last week, and they're still breaking in. But as you can see, they're nice and tight. But the more you wear these, the more they're going to conform to your hand. So instead of them being pre-stretched, for just one size fits all, these are going to fit perfectly for my hands and for your hands, hopefully, when you order these. So very, very cool. So basically, I've been wearing them like when I've been sitting and watching TV. I did ride one of my motorcycles the other day with them, and they felt really, really good. There's a piece of leather going across the bottom, and that just fits perfectly on the grip like that. And then you see these little skeletons right there, which again I think are cool. So I actually had two people, I stopped when I was at a traffic light, someone stopped me, and then when I went to get a cup of coffee and I parked my bike, someone else stopped me, and they said what cool gloves I have. And again, I like those. I'm not doing an obscene gesture to you, but I do like these double lightning bolts right there. And I like how each one of these pieces is all hand sewn on. And like I said, these are made in Denver, but they work with a lot of different companies. Most of them are in the United States, but they also work with companies outside of the United States. And that is for cost reasons, but I believe they've also found a company in India that has started making these, and it's a family business in India, and they work just for Maroon Bell, and they make these, and I tell you what, the quality is just phenomenal. So, you know, they outsource them a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that, but again, when they can get materials, I think all these materials are all from the United States, the water buffalo and everything else, and then they're shipped overseas sometimes, and then they're made out there. But just look at those. That is cool as anything. So I'm so glad I got this color. They call them red, but it's more like a maroon color to me, but really, really cool. And again, you see the MB on the bottom, so for Maroon Bell. And what else could I say? Really, really comfortable. They're going to break in. So again, if you watch TV when you get these, if you want to just use like a hand grip or something like that, you could do that. But I think really it's been about a week. Like I said, I've been using them, and I'm pulling them nice and tight so that my fingers are going all the way down, and I could feel within the week they've softened up already, and they're starting to stretch and again mold. So like a week ago you couldn't actually even see my knuckles, but now you can see my knuckles are coming through there, and that's it. So if you're looking for a really good pair of motorcycle gloves, you got to check out Maroon Bell. And again, with everything they do with giving back to charity, giving discounts to police, military, fire, EMT, etc., who doesn't want to work with a company like that? Also, I have to say the customer service was phenomenal. So I had a couple of questions, and within an hour or so, I would say I got my answers back to my questions. So I like that too. I hate when I ask a question to someone and it takes a week to get back. So that's not good. The other thing is these are tear, puncture resistant and abrasion resistant. They are water friendly, so they are leather, so they're not going to be waterproof, but they are going to be water friendly. I haven't tested these yet, but like all leather, it'll probably run off. But if it was totally submerged, obviously it would get it would get wet, but I think that they would go back into shape even if they did get wet. So there's that on it, and they're also very lightweight. They weigh just 1/4 pound for the pair of gloves here, so very, very lightweight. And that's it. I don't really want to take them off because they are so comfortable. And on the inside, you could just see there's like the rough leather on the inside, and then you have the sign right there, and it says Maroon Bell Outdoor Large Buffalo Leather, designed in Denver, Colorado, made by our friends in Pakistan. Like I said, it's a family outfit in Pakistan that makes them for Maroon Bell, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with something being made overseas. And so that's it. So taking a quick look at another pair of fantastic motorcycle gloves. I have a lot of motorcycle gloves. The price is right on these. Again, I'm going to leave the link below, but if you're looking for something of quality that's going to last you a lifetime, I can't see really you finding anything better than these. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you'll check out Maroon Bell. And that's that. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And that's it. Take care.